Today on the net, the Republican candidates in the US have enlisted their wives' help. The real-life superheroes. And Jib Jab has released its annual video, which looks back over the past year. You can never predict what kind of tough decisions are going to come in front of a president's desk, but if you really want to know how a person will operate, look at how they've lived their life. This was Ann Romney, wife of Mitt Romney, one of the possible Republican presidential candidates for 2012. The clip was posted online last week. She talks about how her husband's experience speaks for itself and how he's the only one capable of getting the country back on its feet.
Maybe some voters it doesn't, but for me it makes a huge difference.
I'm Mitt Romney and I approve this message.
But Mrs. Romney is not the only wife getting involved in the Republican nomination race. Governor for Texas, Rick Perry, has also enlisted his other half's help in this campaign ad called American Story, which is being aired both online and on the television. Anita Perry looks back to when she and her future husband first met at high school and talks about their strong moral values. Values she promises to instill in Washington if her husband's elected next year.
I'm Rick Perry, and I really approve this message.
And the Gingriches are also busy campaigning. They've released a video clip for Christmas and the New Year. Newt is alongside his wife Callista, who doesn't seem quite as happy in front of the camera as the other candidates' wives. They talk of their attachment to the fire of freedom that burns in America. It's a very patriotic message, very fitting for this time of year, and should be a hit with a lot of Republican voters.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'm Callista Gingrich.
They call themselves Thanatos, Nyx, Phantom Zero, and they keep their real identity a secret. Inspired by the American comic book heroes, they've created their own characters along with the costumes and gear that goes with it. But unlike Spider-Man or Captain America, these superheroes truly exist. Some, like Master Legend from Orlando in Florida, patrol the streets at night, fighting crime and helping the police. Others, like Razorhawk from San Diego, help the homeless by organizing meals for them. These caped crusaders sometimes get into trouble with the police. Back in October, Phoenix Jones, whose real name is Ben Foda, tried to break up a fight outside a nightclub in Seattle. As we can see in this video, which has been posted and shared via his Facebook page, he used a tear gas canister to do so. The police got involved and the superhero was the only one arrested at the scene. He appeared in court, and although he's not being sued, he has lost his job working with disabled children. And the authorities in Canada recently gave a group of teenagers a talking to. They'd been passing themselves off as young girls on the internet, arranging to meet suspected sexual predators in public places, where they would then meet them in their superhero attire. The police ordered them to stop for their own safety. Sweden's Twitter account is now controlled by the people of Sweden. Sweden's tourism ministry has announced that one Swedish citizen will handle the @Sweden account each week in order to portray a more global image of the country. Writer and professor Jack Werner is the first to take over the Twitter helm and describes it as a simple and fun way to get to know Sweden. Search engine Google now has a website devoted to its famous doodles. The American company started releasing these adaptations of its logo back in 1998, and they're all available to view on the site and are classified in chronological order. From the traditional Thanksgiving turkey to the birth of composer Les Paul, all sorts of doodles have appeared over the years and have become veritable works of art. American website Jib Jab has released its annual video, which looks back over the events of the past year. From the DSK affair to the phone hacking scandal in the UK, the Arab Spring and the tsunami in Japan, it's all in there. This roundup of 2011 is available to view on sharing sites.
I nearly got hit with a pie. Health threats, Greek debts. 2011, bye-bye. The whole Arab world was rebelling.